job in the city of all of you all to Focus Hope. So thank you.
Great Mayor Mike Duggan, and so today is a great day, and as we know, it is that time of year, it is tax season. So to the city of Detroit, get ready because your W-2s are coming, and we want you to file your taxes. Oftentimes, Detroiters are leaving a lot of money on the table. We're talking about up to $80 million. So the things that you're going to hear today will be the information that you need to get your rewards and your refunds that you actually deserve. And so welcome everyone for joining us here today. Our partners from Wayne Metro, United Way, and Accounting Aid Society are here with me today to discuss the program and to give you that vital information that you need for success. We're here to push and encourage Detroiters to claim and get every tax credit that they deserve. The city of Detroit launched a campaign back in 2017 with Bloomberg after finding out that Detroiters were leaving $80 million in potential tax credits unclaimed each year. Wealthy people have access to accountings, page after page of tax breaks available to them. This is not the case for people of lower income. People often try to navigate the taxes themselves or use software online, but unless you're a financial pro, they're not accessing all of the refunds that they can. So we want to encourage Detroiters to take advantage of the expert tax preparation at no cost. I must say this again, it is free, Detroit, at no cost. I don't want to name any of the tax preparers out there, but I'm letting you know, Detroit, this is free at no cost, and you can take full advantage of financial tax preparers, the experts. You shouldn't have to rely on someone that you don't trust to do your taxes or do them yourself. These people are the experts, and we're going to ensure that you get every dollar that you've earned. For example, a married family of 4 making less than $64,000 per year can get up to almost $10,000 in tax refunds through the Earned Income Tax Credit. An additional amount of $1,500 to $2,000 per child through the Child Tax Credit. All you have to do is file. That's all you have to do. The cost of living is going up 8% in the past year, which means that the money that we have just don't go as far as it used to. Families need more for food. You need more to fill up your gas tanks. But I'm here and proud to be able to say that through the cooperation of the partners that I mentioned and through generous philanthropic organizations, you don't have to worry about not getting your maximum refund that you've earned. Please join me in welcoming State Rep Stephanie Young, who is doing the hard work in Lansing and is among the coalition who worked to expand the state earned income tax credit and put even more money back into the pockets of deserving Detroiters. State Rep Stephanie Young, thank you so much.
All right, good afternoon. It is truly a great day to be in the city of Detroit, to be in the state of Michigan. I'm excited to be here as the chair of the Family, Children's, and Seniors Committee. Because when you talk about putting money back in families' pockets, that's my wheelhouse, y'all. It makes me really, really excited. And so it's really my pleasure to be here for this Tax Time Detroit event. This free community event is a great chance for Detroiters to learn about the new tax credits that the legislature passed and the governor signed into law that increased the Michigan Earned Income Tax Credit from 6% of the federal credit to 30%, retroactive last year. So that's something that we want people to be reminded of now. It's just not where we are right now, but there's an opportunity to look at last year's tax season and see how this can impact your pocketbook, right? The bigger the credit, the more money that goes back into hard-working families and individuals. The Earned Income Tax Credit is a win-win for working families, benefiting children the most. The EITC, with the EITC, working individuals on average can earn a tax credit up to $2,080. The eligible credit amount depends on several factors, including income, filing status, number of qualifying children, and/or if the filer has a disability. That's why this Tax Time Detroit community event is so important, because we all need to know the latest when it comes to tax information for ourselves and to share with others. This allows us to make the best decisions when filing our taxes, especially for those who may qualify for the EITC. Last year, when the EITC was lowered with the help of the coalition, Detroiters were able to claim $260 million. You know, back in church time, I'm like, that's shouting noise, y'all. $260 million. I'm like, come on, y'all. And we're looking to do even more this time around because we're continuing to get the word out. This money allowed Detroiters to better afford essentials like paying for transportation and daycare and catching up on housing payments and utilities and things like that. And so I'm really encouraging everyone in Detroit to file their taxes. And when you do, be certain to ask your tax preparer about the changes to the tax code and especially the EITC. And so with that, to provide more details about the 2024 tax season, it is my pleasure to introduce Priscilla Perkins, President and CEO of the Accounting Aid Society. President Perkins.
Bless you. You know, they often say if you want to go fast, you go alone, but if you want to go far, you go together. So I'm coming from a position of gratitude. I'm grateful to the residents of this fine city for trusting Accounting Aid Society for 52 years to have some of their most intimate data, but convert it into tax credits and refunds that they deserve. We operate in the city about 8 locations throughout tax season. We operate 4 of them throughout the year. That's the Northwest Center at Auto Drive and Southfield Road. There's the Mercado in Southwest Detroit. Our 2 FREC centers, well, that's the Mercado is a FREC center, and another at Fisher Magna Caddy on the east side, and we're at Woodward and 8 Mile. So we are here for you, and we thank you, Detroit City residents, for supporting us as we support you. I am also grateful to the partnerships. United Way of Southeastern Michigan. Focus Hope is a tax site, and it has been for many years where we operate. And in addition, I'd like to thank the City of Detroit. They have been walking this journey with us for the past 8 years. We've made some tremendous progress, but there's still a lot to do. So thank you, my position of gratitude. I'd like to also announce that we opened a new site in the Cody Rouge neighborhood. So please, if you've got friends and family there, know that we will be providing assistance to you at that tax site. We also want to reassure you, the people you encounter when you come into a VITA, Volunteer Income Tax Assistance tax site, many are volunteers. They're giving their time because they care about their community. They are IRS trained and certified. They are quality checked. So you don't have any concerns about getting a no-cost service. And there's also service after the service with Accounting Aid Society. If you run into a problem, you get that letter from the IRS, please don't ignore it. Bring it to us, and if you're eligible, we can help you. Small businesses, we also provide that help as well. You don't understand taxes, you don't understand how to do a financial statement, we have a service that can help you as well through our Accounting Aid Academy. So thank you, residents of Detroit, for trusting us in providing these fabulous services. So this is where I wrap up. I would just like to encourage everyone, if you know of someone who makes $64,000 or less a year, they do not have to pay fees to get their taxes done. And residents, I want you to understand, you're under no obligation. You can come in, have one of our qualified staff and volunteers go through the whole process. You look at it, you don't like it, you can walk out. We are not going to force you to let us be your filer, But the old adage, buyer beware, you better shop around. It's an old Motown song, too. So without further ado, we can't do this alone. We've got wonderful partners in the United Way and in Metro, Wayne Metro. I'd like to bring to the stage, I always hate standing next to her because she's so gorgeous, Dominique Williams, the program manager for the income tax services at Wayne Metro.
Hi, everyone. I stand up here proudly wearing my purple and white today, representing my agency as we give back to the city of Detroit every day. Every day, Monday through Saturday, we're working for you. During the tax season, it's very common for residents to fall victim of predatory preparers or predatory cash advance loans. We are here to tell you there is another option. We provide free tax services at multiple locations. You can come into our Lakeshore office on Woodward and Grand Boulevard into our new Welcome Center and be assisted with any services you may need, whether that be utility assistance, property tax exemptions for City of Detroit residents, or whether that be income tax services. We are here to serve you. We prioritize the earned income tax credit and that child tax credit to ensure that families have everything they need to be self-sufficient throughout the year. We want to ensure that everyone has the refund that they deserve. Coming to a VITA site can typically save you anywhere from $300 to $1,200 in tax preparation fees. Having these no-cost services provided by an agency locally within your neighborhood, being that we have over 8 locations providing tax prep services, it's kind of like it's just a blessing. Overall, it's a blessing to have an agency like Wayne Metro able to provide these services at no cost. We need the residents' support. We need them to come out and get these services that they deserve by IRS certified preparers. We ensure that your tax return will be quality reviewed before it gets e-filed. We even ensure at Wayne Metro that prior to e-filing, a third set of eyes will review your tax return. We pride ourselves on accuracy and client satisfaction. We are here for the city residents to give you all the resources you need to sustain life in this financial crisis and through this world of inflation. Wayne Metro is here. We want to emphasize this earned income tax credit as we have a client here that we prepared. We assisted him with our self-facilitated preparation link provided by the IRS. We have in-person services if your income is maximum of $63,000 per household, and we offer assistance with our self-preparation link if your income is up to $79,000. This individual, being that he is a employee of the Detroit Public School District, he's a single individual who doesn't have dependents. He did not know of our services. He did not know that there was free tax preparation services available. He did not even know what the earned income tax credit was. But he came to Wayne Metro, and we provided those services for him. All he did was schedule an appointment. He called our Connect Center at 313-388-9799. Or you guys can log on to waynemetro.org/taxes to book your appointment. Once you book that appointment, we'll get you seen in person. We'll complete your intake, set you up with a tax preparer. We'll review your return, and we'll send it off right before you leave. More than likely, you'll know if your return was accepted or rejected by the IRS before you leave our tax site. You will have no questions. You would know everything you need. We have the list of our required documents on our website. Our Connect Center stands by daily to assist the residents and make sure they have all the services they need. So coming to Wayne Metro is an all-around service for financial sustainability. So here today, I want to introduce Mr. Hayes. He's going to share his experience with the VITA program and receiving that earned income tax credit.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Davion Hayes. I work for, so a little bit about myself, I work for Detroit Public Schools. I am a dean of students there. I also am the head coach at Cody High School for basketball. So a little bit about me, I don't have any kids, as you guys heard. I am single, so that's my little catch, But no, usually when taxes come about, I'm usually disappointed around this season, I'm gonna be honest, because I do work a lot, I work hard, and to see so much being deducted from my paycheck for taxes, and then when refund time come around, I get like the short end of the stick because I don't have kids or because I'm not married. My taxes usually be around maybe $800, maybe 1,000 on a good day. So going into, I did a little research and did some digging and just trying to find a system or a place that can help me get a better refund or explain what's going on better with my taxes. So I was referred by some family and friends to Wayne Metro, and I kept hearing the name Dominique, how she's so awesome, and she's gonna help you. So I reached out, I just went in, I said, I need to find Dominique from taxes. Like, I just know she do taxes, and her name is Dominique. So I got to her. She was so nice. She was like, my example that I love to use is she was like my Rosetta Stone for taxes, because she broke it down to literally like the simplest form for me as far as like itemizing. I have a DJ service, that's LLC, that I also include inside my taxes also. So those things, it helped boost my taxes quite tremendously, for me at least, almost like an extra like $2,000 by just using the tax earned income credit. So it was great for me. I appreciated the service. The people there was very nice. They were very helpful. Like I said, she break everything down literally to the T. So it was a great experience for me. I encourage any Detroiter, especially if you're single with no kids like me, go see Dominique. Go see the people at Wayne Metro on the tax side. They are very helpful. The services, like you said, anywhere else, it would be a pretty fee. So for it to be free, man, like, take advantage of these opportunities. And I'm born and raised in Detroit, so I'm taking advantage of whatever Detroit has to offer for me. So thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. And I would like to introduce Jeff Miles, Vice President of Community Impact for United Way.
How about one more round of applause for Mr. Hayes there? Thank you all for being here today. I'm excited and proud to be part of this partnership with the City of Detroit, Accounting Aid Society, Wayne Metropolitan Community Action Agency, and many other local partners, including our great host today, Focus Hope. United Way believes in the power of community. Together, we know we can do more than we ever could separately, and we're excited to once again be a part of this effort, helping to increase the financial resources for families that need it most. By increasing awareness of the benefits of filing taxes and improving access to no-cost, expert tax preparation over the past several years, we've helped put back millions of dollars into the pockets of Detroiters annually. This is a direct result of the coordinated efforts of the organizations represented here today. A key aspect of that coordination is easy appointment scheduling and access to good information. Over the past 3 years, this coalition has come together to create getthethaxfacts.org, a one-stop shop for all of your tax season needs. GetTheTaxFacts.org has an easy online scheduling tool that allows you to choose and schedule a no-cost tax appointment with an expert tax preparation provider. Again, anyone making less than $64,000 in 2023 is eligible for this service. The site also has helpful information and FAQs about the benefits of filing, the filing process, the eligibility details for the Earned Income Tax Credit, and the link to update your address to make sure you receive your expanded EITC check for last year. As in previous years, you can always call United Way's 211 service to schedule an appointment. And because we know that members of the community who haven't filed taxes in a while might be a bit hesitant to file, we also offer support to address general questions, fears, and underlying barriers like lack of an ID. This year, residents can again call 211 to get connected to a social navigator who can help you with these issues. For those that feel comfortable navigating online software, you can also use United Way's myfreetaxes.com to file on your own using an easy question and answer format. No appointment needed, and this service is available to anyone making less than $79,000 in 2023, and again, no cost. The payments families receive from tax refunds not only go a long way towards stabilizing household budgets, but also bolster our local economy as families increase spending on local goods and services from community businesses. And to close, I'll just say thank you to the partners represented here for the awesome work that you've been doing, which has really had a major impact on so many families. Thank you also to Mayor Duggan and Deputy Mayor Bettison for your leadership on this effort. We're proud to be a part of it. Thank you all for being here and helping us spread the word, and again, to our great host, Focus Hope. Now I believe we have time for a few questions. I'm a longtime filer, but a first-time tax question taker, so I'm going to be relying on my partners here, but if there's any questions, please go ahead.
What is the time period for this?
Now through the end of tax season, which is April 15th. And getthetaxfacts.org is available year-round as well, and you can always call 211 for any of your tax needs or any other issues that you might be having.
I noticed you said you had an LLC, so are y'all helping small businesses free as well, or if the person is up under that amount, then you help them?
The question was about. The question was about filing support for small businesses.
All right. So what?
The question is, if a person comes for their small business, are they qualified, or if they come up with the guidelines and they have a small business, you help both?
Okay, so with the VITA program, there is a scope of service. So with that scope of service, we'll review over that sheet once you arrive, after you complete your intake, and we'll see if you qualify for our services. However, if you do not, we have that self-preparation link where you can self-prepare. Mr. Hayes was prepared on that self-preparation link, and I was able to provide guidance all the way through. Yes.
I'd like to respond to that, too. We do have something called the Accounting Academy that specializes with small businesses. It depends on, the size of it. It depends on what the issues are. But certainly, if you have questions, the best thing to do is call 313-556-1920. Go to accountingaidacademy.org. Look for what's called the Accounting Aid Academy, and that's where we handle our small business. Because the VITA program is really more focused on individuals, a little bit on business, so there might be a lot of things that are out of scope for that.
You can go ahead, ma'am. Yes, we do. Okay.
My publicist is here if you want to talk with her.
Yes. Yes, we prepare up to 3 years prior. Also, I would like to let the residents know, February 10th, Saturday, we're hosting a Super Saturday event in conjunction with Show Me the Money Day. Local residents, come on out, get your taxes done. We'll be there from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. We'll take walk-ins, but appointments are strongly suggested. So come on out. Any questions you may have, we'll answer them, and we'll try to get your taxes prepared right then and there. Yeah. One thing about Wayne Metro, we love everybody. It doesn't matter where you're from, Outer Wayne County, Detroit, Ann Arbor, come down, get your taxes done. Yes.
Just back and forth. That we serve as about 5 counties with Accounting Aid Society. So it's, while the majority of the people we help are residents in the city, we have sites in Oakland, Wayne County, Macomb, and Livingston County. So it's a matter of calling, getting the appointment, and deciding what's the best venue, what's the best availability for you.
What is the legal requirement if you haven't filed in a while? How many years back do you?
Yeah, I want to let Matt take that question because he's one of our longtime subject matter experts.
So, you got to come up here so they can see you.
This This is Matt Heatherick. He's our Chief Program Officer for VITA and LITC.
That's a great question. Typically, the IRS, 7 years is compliance. So they can always go back into history. So if there's additional years at which you haven't filed that you may owe, they may ask to see those things. But 7 years is their compliance. So yesterday, the IRS announced and had a conference talking about they're going to be sending out more letters as a look back. They've historically, the last few years, only been focused on the last couple years of compliance. We may be seeing more of those letters. And as Priscilla said, when those letters come in, we understand. I get letters with the IRS on it for the work I do. I get nervous, and I know the letters are coming. So I can only imagine how a resident would feel if they got that letter. So if you have it, contact County Aid Society. Our LITC team is there to help.
Do any of y'all go out to communities or churches where you can educate people on where to go and what, because the filing, you're saying 7 years, so if you haven't filed in 7 years, you can come in and still not be in trouble?
Yeah, well, I mean, not be in trouble is a delicate way to put it. It kind of depends on the situation. One of my favorite answers is it depends. But yes, we are in the community. So, beyond just our tax sites, we have partners throughout the community that we partner with where we do pop-up tax sites. We have drop-and-go sites at like a Goodwill or at a Sur Metro in Southwest Detroit. So we're there, we're available. And plus, a lot of the community partners know to refer to us because we're there. So if people have things that they need done, prior year returns, contact us. We get you taken care of. We're preparing returns all the way through November.
And if you don't have the filing papers from an employer, is there another way to get information that you don't know? Like, let's say you lost that paper that they said.
Yeah. There are solutions. So with our low-income tax clinic, we work with the IRS to order a transcript that allow us to access your federal information. The challenging part with that is the state of Michigan and the city of Detroit and any other localities do not have that information. So we have to try to work hard with an employer to access it if possible, but we can at least get your federal tax return filed.